Hello, this is Melissa Grace. I am a dream interpretation coach and intuitive reader at thenightisyoung.com. A lot of times people come to me with dreams about romantic or sexual encounters with people who are not their current partners. And these dreams can come with a lot of guilt and concern, especially if there's an intense sense of sexual spiritual communion or the dream lover has an attribute that the current partner does not. But from a depth psychological perspective, there's often no reason for that kind of concern or guilt um, because these dreams are representing parts of the dreamer's self. So, the first example of this kind of dream is from a woman who is an older woman, an artist who's single, and she dreams of a married man who, in waking life, is a person with whom she has a comfortable and easy friendship, she says. And also, this person is an avid fan and collector of her artwork. In the dream, she gets very close to this man and almost kisses him. And then she goes to a bathroom where she sees the man's wife and wonders if he might be planning a birthday celebration for her. She gets very confused and she wonders, why is this man giving all this attention to me and maybe not giving anything to his wife, especially when it's her birthday? And so she is not receptive whatsoever to his affections in the dream. And in that dream kind of weird, hazy way that can happen, she starts to wonder if the man is actually married. So she wakes up feeling disoriented and confused and wondering, why am I dreaming of a married man? What is going on with this? So she looks at the dream and she realizes that this man may be a representation of her animus. And the animus in Jungian psychology is the male aspect of ourselves. It's a part of us that is often behind our drive and ambition, our confidence, our belief in our work in the world, and our ability to put our back behind it. So it seemed like this dream figure was asking her to commune, to connect with her belief in her own work, with her own artwork, and also with her own worth as a person. So it's interesting that at the beginning of this dream work session with this dreamer, she pulled an oracle card, which is something I often have dreamers do when they work with me, is to pull an oracle card at the beginning of the session and see if its meaning somehow is reflected in the dream. And this particular oracle card had to do with understanding the difference between selfishness and self-centeredness, healthy self-centeredness. So it seemed like this animus figure was asking her to explore the latter, to connect with a healthy sense of self-belief, a healthy sense of respect and honoring her artwork and her work in the world, and her belief in herself. A further reflection upon him, she looked at her associations with him, and it came up that she really needed to put more effort towards marketing her work. But most of all, to feel that sense of ease and comfort that she had with him, with herself, and particularly with her artwork and her belief in her work in the world. The second dream is more of a compositive dreams because this happens often, that a dreamer will come to me dreaming about a former lover and having this ecstatic sexual spiritual communion that leaves them wondering if they're harboring deep feelings for this former person, this former lover, that are somehow threatening their current relationship. But when we really look at the dream, they realize, that this former lover isn't the former lover. It's a dream lover who represents my longing for spiritual communion with my divine self. And it's actually my current partnership that is really stable, that allows me to explore these deeper longings for spiritual communion, which I only can do through my own inner work, that they're not something that I can find outside of myself in some former relationship. It's just that the dream brought the former relationship in as a symbol. So those are a couple of examples of how dreams can bring in romantic characters as representations of parts of ourselves. If you have a dream you want to work on, either in a private session with me or in a dream circle, don't hesitate to reach out to me at thenightisyoung.com.